Hey everyone, welcome to the IBOtoolbox training webinar. I'm Kris Karafotas. I'm going to be your host for the webinar. For those of you that are new to IBO, I want to welcome you to our community. Whether you're just getting started with IBOtoolbox or you're a veteran member, training is critical to your success. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be putting out information on how to utilize all these amazing tools and resources that you have at your fingertips. And I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you that if you just continue to attend these webinars and take in just a little bit at a time, you're going to be up to speed before you know it. A couple of things that I want to go over before we get started with the webinar. If this is the first time that you're attending an IBOtoolbox training webinar, what I'm going to cover is an introduction to IBOtoolbox. I'm going to go over the basics. I'm going to show you how to get started. I'm going to show you how to get help or assistance at IBO. And at the end of the webinar, I'm going to wrap it up and issue you a credit coupon code worth 200 IBO credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform. And that's really why we're all here, right? We want to get that extra exposure for our business. And I got to tell you guys, you're in the absolute right place at the right time, because there is no better marketing platform on the internet than IBOtoolbox. So it's just all a matter of participating in the platform. That's the big secret to IBO, is just participating, doing things that you would normally do on a day-to-day basis to move your business forward. That's how you become successful with your business, and how IBOtoolbox can help you be successful in your business. A couple other things that I want to go over. Webinars are held twice weekly, in addition to Saturdays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They're also held on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that gives everybody at least one chance to watch them live. Webinars are usually recorded 99.9% of the time, unless the recording is not, something happens with it. But you never know with technology. But for the most part, most of the webinars are recorded, and you can watch them at your leisure over on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel. A couple other things that I wanted to mention. Everybody's muted, so that you know that I always get people asking me, why can't I talk? Everybody's muted except for me. Let's see, what else do I want to cover? There's a couple other things. I'll issue the credit code out at the end of the webinar, so you're going to have to hang out with me for the next 30 minutes or so. And today's webinar, we're going to cover the very powerful IBO URL and .NET alias. So this is probably one of the most powerful tools or resources here that you can use at IBOtoolbox. It's very, very cool. So I'm really excited to share that with you. And my goal for you is that if you're brand new to IBOtoolbox, by the end of this webinar, you're going to have enough information that you can hit the ground running to get started here at IBO. If you're a veteran member, you're probably going to learn something new. So just hang out with me for the next 30 to 45 minutes and let's have some fun. If you have not done so already, please make sure that you go over to Facebook and Twitter and follow IBOtoolbox on Twitter and give them a like on Facebook. You want to do that because there's always something going on at IBOtoolbox. Every single day of the week, there's free credits that are given away, and you just want to make sure that you stay up to date with them. Okay, so for those of you that don't know me, I am an IBOtoolbox member just like you. I've been here at IBO for over 4.5 years now. In addition to hosting these webinars, I'm also the IBOtoolbox newsletter editor, and I also do training videos for the site. But I'm also a business owner just like you. What I do is I create custom design graphics, I do banners, I do IBO social customization for your profile pages, I do splash pages, Facebook cover graphics, all kinds of graphics. And I have a special for you IBO members. It's called the IBO Starter Pack. What it includes is a professional design graphic, 500 IBO credits transferred directly to your IBOtoolbox account, free setup and activation, and free hosting. Whatever I design for you, I will host for free on my servers, and you can use it anywhere on the internet that you like. You own it, so you can use it anywhere. And you can order as many of these IBO starter packs as you like. You're not just limited to being a new member and just getting one to get started. So I have members that come back and order dozens of these from me all the time. They're constantly coming back to me. So you can order as many as you want and take advantage of it, because right now I have a special going on. If you just go to my IBOsocial.com/IBO trainer profile page, click here to order your IBO starter pack. It's an order form. It's going to tell you exactly what I have to offer. And one thing that I wanted to let you know is the special Business Builder IBO Starter Pack. What it includes is you purchase any 728 by 90 static or animated banner, and you're going to receive a free duplicate 468 by 60 banner. I'll include free hosting and setup and activation for both banners, plus I'll throw in 1,000 IBO credits to you. So great package available for you guys to take advantage of. And just so that you know, the 468 by 60 banner goes on the top of your IBO social profile page right here. You definitely want a banner running on your page. If you get nothing else from this webinar, your page is all about you. This is your public storefront, so you definitely want your own banner running there, not somebody else's. And I'll talk a little bit more about that when we get to your profile. The 728 by 90 banner runs up top here at IBOtoolbox, and it's right at eye level. So you definitely want a banner running there. I'm seeing anywhere from 18 to 15% across the board here at IBO click-through rate for this banner ran in this area. So you definitely want to take advantage of that. Okay, so what is IBOtoolbox? IBOtoolbox is a free state-of-the-art marketing platform. It was specifically developed to give internet marketers the ability to promote their products and services on the internet. By using this powerful suite of tools properly, you're going to see short-term and long-term results from your efforts. IBOtoolbox is a constantly growing business building platform, and it protects its members in a safe haven environment for them to operate from. Now, you'd think that a platform of this magnitude would have a monthly cost associated with it, but guess what? IBOtoolbox is completely free. There are no levels, packages, enrollment fees, or anything like that. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform that's not going to tell you to upgrade after you join, and all members of IBO have the same exact features and tools regardless of their financial situation. So what does IBOtoolbox do? Well, first of all, it works. You know, there's so many systems and tools out there on the internet that don't work. They're really more about the hype with no return for using them. So whether you're a part-time or full-time internet marketer, you're going to quickly discover that IBOtoolbox doesn't hype it up, but rather it over-delivers on every aspect. At IBO, you're going to find the most targeted audience. IBOtoolbox averages over 250,000 visitors each day, and they're looking for opportunities just like you to make some extra money. They're finding your products and services through the search engines based on the content that you've put into IBO. Your press releases that you've published, your wall posts, your wall entries, your comments, your videos, all of that gets indexed, but it's really important to know who you're marketing to. 96% of that daily traffic is non-member traffic. You guys, this is really good targeted traffic. In fact, it's called true search organic traffic. And it's the best kind of traffic you can get, because what's happening is you've written a press release and your visitors have went to Google and they've entered in search terms that equal what you've written about in your press release. Now, you don't have to be a SEO whiz or master or whatever you want to call it. You don't even have to know anything about SEO, because it's very simple. You write about something that you're passionate about, like your business, and then that information gets pushed out to the search engines and some other places. It goes out to, your press releases goes out to HomeBiz blogs, it goes out to Facebook, it goes out to Twitter, it gets posted on the wall here. There's like this one for Lonnie. There's a wall post that goes out on your behalf from IBOtoolbox saying that you just posted a press release and the title with a link back to that press release. So it goes out everywhere. So you don't have to ping it or go to pingler.com or any of that stuff. And these press releases, along with your comments and everything else, is getting picked up by the search engines and getting indexed. Okay, so it's very simple. You've become the hunted instead of the hunter. So all you have to do, like I said earlier, is participate here at IBOtoolbox. IBOtoolbox is a community of like-minded internet marketers just like yourself, and it was specifically developed for the internet marketer. Every feature, tool, widget, and app was developed to help you market your business. And the cool thing about IBO is that it allows you to build a business relationship with the other members first and your visitors, getting them to know, like, and trust you guys. That's so important. We are in the business of relationship marketing. So you want to build those relationships. It's great because IBOtoolbox has provided the perfect environment for that. IBOtoolbox, what you should consider IBOtoolbox as your online meeting room, because that's where we all meet. We all meet just like we would meet in person, and this is where we network together. So we're building those relationships. There's no need for that pushy buy this or join me type of environment that really no one likes being around. When you offer value, building those business relationships, then that always opens the door to opportunity and business will flow naturally. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to think of IBOtoolbox as the back office, similar to the back office of your network marketing company or your affiliate site, because it really is what it is. It's where you do all of your work. It's where you write your press releases, you create your IBO URLs, you send and receive messages from your associates. Facebook calls them friends. IBOtoolbox calls them associates. So it's where you do all of your work and stuff. You set up your advertising, you create your listing ads, you set up your banner ads, you grab your referral links to promote IBOtoolbox. Let's see, what else do? You edit your profile back here. You access your leads that you've generated through IBOtoolbox. And yes, you can generate leads and build your own list here at IBOtoolbox, not somebody else's. Very, very cool. Leads are generated, while we're on that, leads are generated by referring others to IBO. They're generated through your IBO profile pages. They're generated through your IBO URLs. So when you view, also too, you've got a free autoresponder that you can hook up to your lead section of IBO. And so if you look under site navigation here at the top right, you've got my lead section. Then if you go to IBOtoolbox apps, you've got a third-party app, and it's called, we need to scroll down here. Let's see, where, do I pass it? Yes. All the way down here to the bottom to the partner apps. It's a third-party app. It's called Response Magic Autoresponder System. Now, if you haven't created an account, it will say create an account. And it's really important that you create the account here within IBOtoolbox so it's linked to your leads. When you create an account here, then when you view a lead in the My Lead section, a button will appear that will send that lead to your autoresponder. So you can, like I said, this is a free autoresponder, fully functional. You can do responder messages, you can do capture forms, you can do all that with this. And then once you've got, I think it's 100 leads in there, you can always upgrade for a very minimal price. So take advantage of this because it's a great way to have your own autoresponder and build your list. Okay. So when you get a chance, we're not going to go hit each one of these today, but when you get a chance, make sure that you click on each one of these items under site navigation to see how they all work. I'm just going to go over real quickly. You've got dashboard where we were at earlier. Lots of information on the dashboard. You've got your information up top here. You've got your credits, your impressions. You've got some informational icons. This lights up when you've got a message. This lights up when you've got new comments on a wall post or on a press release or anything that you've posted. When this one lights up, you've got new associate requests. This one means you have new leads. This one's admin message. And then you've got your log out over here. This is all site navigation. You've got the other systems here. that you can access, which with each one of these systems, real quickly, I want to point out that you have to register for these. Your IBOtoolbox logins won't work, except for IBOtoolbox News. That's the newsletter, and that you do not have to register for. So every one of these you're going to have to register for. Okay, let's see. My lead section, you access leads there, messages, send and receive messages to your associates. Your My Associates listing or area is where you have a listing of all your associates that you have here at IBO. Credits, or I'm sorry, I skipped one. My Advertising. This is where you're going to create your listing ads and set up your banner advertising for your businesses. Okay. So very, very simple to do that. Just, click on either one of them to get there to create your ad. Credit Center. This is where you are going to learn everything about the credits. How to purchase credits, how to earn free credits, your credit history, and you can learn more about Club IBO, which is, there's a banner up here for that. Basically, it's a subscription-based credit program. And you get a lot of perks and benefits. So if you have any questions about that, you definitely can hit Joel up over at the help desk for some live help about putting together a package for you, not only just Club IBO, but some other things. But you can definitely hit him up because I know he's working some fantastic deals for a lot of the members. So definitely take advantage of that. And for those of you that don't know who Joel is, he's the newest support person for the help desk. So he's going to help you out if you've got any questions or issues with any of the platforms, and also to make sure that you're set up and everything's working well for you at IBO. And again, to get his help, just click on IBO Help Desk and either fill out a ticket, or I think he's available for live chat. And there's actually I don't know if it's up now, but it should be sometime during the webinar. There's a introduction wall post about him, what he does. So definitely take advantage of that, you guys. This is really a great enhancement to this platform. Okay, where was I? Credit Center. Okay, referral links. This is where you're going to grab your referral links to promote IBOtoolbox. We're going to head on over there once I show you how to get your IBO URLs and .NET aliases set up. So there's banners back there, there's text invite links, there's graphics that you can put on your personal blogs or websites that all help you here at IBOtoolbox and help offer value to your visitors on your website. IBO Search, this is where you can search for members on the platform. You can search for them through a few different ways. You can search by name, by phone number, Skype, user name, demographics, by business or company name. You can filter the searches to include all IBO members or include only your associates or your referrals. You can also search by join date if you simply just check that box, and then you would do like a range. So we'll go from June 1st to June 6th, click on search IBOtoolbox, and these are all the people that have joined, and there are pages of them that have joined from June 1st through the 6th. Hang on just a second. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so great way to interact with people and, or network with people and add associates. Your associates here at IBOtoolbox are important for you guys because what it does is we can't possibly join everybody's business, but what we can do is we can help each other by helping promote each other's businesses through IBO Spirit, like sharing a wall post or, with Twitter, if you've got a lot of Twitter followers, or maybe sharing a press release on your Facebook page to get more traffic. That helps all of us here at IBOtoolbox. And plus, too, it's a great way to support your associates. Okay, help desk. Okay, let's talk about how you can get help at IBOtoolbox. So if we were to click on help desk, that would take us over here to a knowledge base area. We could click on that. There's the how-to videos and tutorials. There's also a community forum. You can search and get instant results here. You can create a new ticket or check the ticket status. I believe it is 4 to 11 Eastern Standard Time. There's like a pop-up here where you can get live help from Joel. So that's not showing because obviously it's not that time. But again, take advantage of that. Let's see, what else? The other way that you can get help is each area has a section assistance area. So if we were going to go on the wall here, if we were on the wall, is what I mean. Each internal page of IBOtoolbox has a section assistance area. So if you scroll down to the bottom right, we've got sections assistance, and there's videos here. So we're on the wall, how to comment on a wall post. So you simply click on that link and a video pops up. We'll walk you through how to comment on a wall post. Okay, and again, these are located on each internal page of IBOtoolbox. You've got the help tab over here. You can fill out a ticket or submit a ticket. You can take a screenshot or attach a file. Anything that you can give the help desk to resolve an issue, such as attaching a file or a screenshot, the better. It will help track down what's going on and get you, help a lot quicker. And usually most of these tickets are resolved through referring the members to the videos or the articles or whatever. But, now since we've got Joel back there, he's able to give a lot more personalized attention. So definitely hit him up. The other way that you can get help or assistance is I've launched a site called Market with Kris. I've got all brand new training for IBOtoolbox. There are 40 lessons in here, and you sign up as a free member here to my site, and then you can access these lessons. You also can earn up to 2,000 IBO credits for taking or completing these lessons. So it's a great way to get some extra training. Now, I do have training on other things like Instagram, Facebook, and all kinds of things, and everything's free at my site. So definitely take advantage of this, and definitely, if nothing else, take advantage of these lessons. These are brand new lessons. They're not available at IBOtoolbox, so they're all on my site. So definitely take advantage of that. Plus, too, you get more one-on-one personalized attention from me because I can't spend that much time at IBOtoolbox with everything else that I have going on, so I can help you with IBOtoolbox and with your other marketing needs. Okay, and again, that's marketwithkris.com. All right, so let's see. We've got our IBOtoolbox apps. Let me just back up here. We've got our edit account. This is where you can change your password and change the way that the platform works for you, like your time zone and other things like that. We're going to come back to our profile. I'm going to go over these IBO URLs real quick. So we're going to go to IBOtoolbox apps because I want to show you press releases. And you've got either can launch the IBO URL or you can launch the press release. This is where you do your press releases. So if I were to launch this application, just want to show you real quick. You can either edit existing press releases or create a press release, okay? Or you can scroll down. A lot of members get confused on where they can find their press releases to edit them. This is where you find them to edit them. Of course, they're pushed out to your profile, and I'll show you where that is here in just a minute. Okay, so these are where you can edit, and this is where you write your press releases. It's always a good idea to open up a notepad document and compose your press release, because at this present time, IBOtoolbox doesn't have a way to save these press releases as a draft within the system. So, you know, in case you happen to close out your tab or close out IBO and you forgot to publish your press release, it's gone. Okay, so it's a really good idea to compose it on Notepad. And then that way you've always got it on your computer. Save it there on Notepad. Okay, going back to our IBO URLs. Okay, so again, this is one of the very most powerful tools that we have here at IBO. So to create an IBO URL, we simply click on Create New IBO URL. So the first one that I'm going to do, oh wait just a second, you guys, I'm going to actually create an IBO URL for IBOtoolbox. So what I need to do first of all is I need to go and grab my referral link. So let's go over here to referral links. And I'm just going to get this first one here, this text invite link. No, actually I'm going to do a splash page here. Changed my mind. Okay, so I'm going to do Control C or copy, right click and copy. Okay, and then we're going to go back over. Actually, what I'm going to do is, I always like to use Notepad, okay? So this is just kind of a tip that I want to give you. I've always got, oops, where did that end up way down there? Here. There we go. It's just, for me, it's a lot easier, and as I'm going through things, then I've got, you know, I can keep one active Notepad document going. So I'm going to minimize that. We're going to go back to IBO URLs, links. Okay, so now I'm going to create a new IBO URL. And as you can kind of see here, I have, you've got IBO URL, which is a link shortener, okay? So, but it actually does a lot more than that. It can brand your URLs and, or brand your web page in a very professional manner. I'm having problems talking today. So it's very, very cool, and I'll show you what it looks like here as soon as we set one up. So you've got your friendly name, the IBO URL, and you can also see how many hits or visits each one gets, okay, as you go along here. All right, so we're going to click on Create New IBO URL. We're going to give it a friendly name. So this one's going to be, I'm going to call it Join IBO with Kris. Okay, so the website link, so I just put Join IBO with Kris. Nobody else is going to see the friendly name. It's really just for your reference only. So the website link is going to be the link that I just copied. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And then I need to give it a page title. So I'm going to just say, how about this one? Get your website indexed. Wait, I don't want to do that. Hang on just a second. Okay, let's go for this one. Number one, marketing platform on the internet. Okay, so the page title is actually what's going to show up in the, you know, like the up top. And I don't know if you can see this, but as I go over each page, there's a page title there. Okay, so that's going to show up. Number one, marketing platform on the internet. And then you want to give it some keywords. So this is IBOtoolbox, so I'm going to go for marketing platform, for marketers. Let's see, what else do I want to do? Social network for for business owners. Let's see, social. Marketing. Okay. All right, so I just gave it a few, and actually I did some long tail keywords: social media marketing, social network for business owners, and marketing platform for marketers. Okay, so you've got some options here. You can show the top menu bar, which is going to put a nice little menu bar up on top of your web page and actually push everything down. Okay, and it's just doesn't push it down a lot, just a little bit. You can choose to auto show some menus like learn more for lead generation, create the IBO account, or display your press releases or display your videos. So for this first one, we'll just show the top menu bar. So we'll click on save. So now we're going to go down and we're going to find Join IBO with Kris, because that's what I called it. I gave the friendly name. So here it is, right here. Let me move it up so you guys can see it. So this is it right here in the middle. So what the system does is it spits out, or it generates, I should say, generates an IBOURL.com/2RJS. So if we were to click on this link to go see it, this is the splash page that I chose. I've got the menu bar up here. So this is what this looks like. So it shows off your picture, your likes, your comments, your videos. So if I were to click on that, the drop down here for the videos, my press releases, so you got to close that, and then click on press releases, and then I could actually do a learn more. If I wanted to know more about IBOtoolbox, I can put my name in here. Again, this becomes a lead for you. Anybody that fills out a learn more from the IBO URLs becomes a lead. You could actually chat live. It doesn't work when I'm doing these webinars, but that's the live chat button. And then you've got your rating up here and links to your other social networks. So you can see this brands you in a very professional manner. Okay, so if we were to go back here, and again, we've got this, it's got our page title, wait, hang on, where it says #1 marketing platform on the internet. So if we were to close this out, and we go back here, we're going to add a .NET alias. And so what this does is, click on that. Okay, so now it changes to IBOURL.net. And then you can put something in here. So you want to kind of, make it make sense, like winning team or something like that. So what I'm going to put in is, let's see, I'm going to just put in join IBO with Kris. Okay, so now I can save it, and if that was already used, it would tell me, but nobody else has used that one. So now I can give this link out because it makes more sense and it brands me more. It makes me look more professional instead of the 2RJS. And it makes sense to people that I give this to. So if I'm talking to somebody about IBOtoolbox, I can say, hey, you know what, go here, IBOURL.net/join IBO with Kris. Or I could send that in an email, and that, to me, I think that looks really professional and very cool. So you definitely want to take advantage of that. So if we go and click on this now, it stays up here in the menu bar here. So this looks really cool. We still have our join, or the #1 marketing platform on the internet, and everything else remains the same. So if we were to go back here, let me show you something else here. If we were to go back here and edit this, we could change this. We could maybe not show the top menu bar, and what you want to do with this one is, like, if you want to brand your Facebook page or something like that, you have to remove that top menu bar because it's really considered a frame breaker. And so sites like Facebook and YouTube don't allow that. And I'm pretty sure there's some traffic exchanges too that don't allow that. So you just don't want to display that. You can still use the IBO URL, but you just don't want to display that on there. So you uncheck that. And then what I want to do is, instead of saying auto show none, I want to maybe create an IBO account and click on save. So now when we go back there, I've got this over here. So obviously somebody could, click on this over here, and then they could go ahead and enter in their information and then create an account. So very, very cool option here. Okay, so there you have it. That's how you create an IBO URL. And obviously, if they just click here, this would take them to my join page, and they can go ahead and create an account this way as well. Okay, so let's see, let's go back. And again, there is a section assistance area here, so this will walk you through setting up an IBO URL and .NET alias. If you just click on that to open up the video. All right, so let's get your profile set up. It's really important that if you're brand new to IBOtoolbox that you get your profile set up properly, because this is really your public storefront. Okay, so you want to click on Edit Profile under Site Navigation. That's going to take you to your profile area. So the first 3 steps are required. Okay, once you complete your first 3 steps, then what's going to happen is you're going to earn your first star, and you're also going to earn 500 advertising credits that you can use to redeem to advertise your business on the platform and family of websites. Okay, so step 1 is basic information. When you signed up for a free account with IBOtoolbox, you were asked for your name. If you gave a business name, please change that, you guys, really, because think of IBOtoolbox, like I said earlier on the webinar, think of it as our online meeting room where we're meeting in person. So if I'm talking to you or you're talking to me, you don't want to address me as BizOb Banners or something like that. You want to address me as Kris. And if I were to introduce myself, I would introduce myself as Kris Karafotas, not BizOb Banners. So it's the same thing, you guys. Put your real name in there. There's an opportunity for your business name, and I will show you where that is in a minute. And in addition to that, people are going to do business with, people, or they do business with people, not, how can I say this? Not with, you've got to build that relationship. Enough said. Okay, so put your real name in there. Your geographic location goes over here. Your phone and Skype ID, put that in if that's how you want to be contacted. Your email is always kept private. IBOtoolbox needed that so that they could send you that confirmation link to activate your IBOtoolbox account. Then you've got an area for your IBOTube channel and your IBO Gigs store. If you want to sign up for a free or register for a free account there at each one, and then come back and put your user URL in. Then click on Save. Step 2 is your profile image. You want to click on Change Profile Image. Find an image of a picture of you on your computer, not a logo or a product image. I'll show you. You can put those logos and those product images on your press releases and banners and so forth. You really want to put a real picture of you on here. So click Change Profile Image and upload one from your computer. Step 3 is business information. This is where you're going to put your business name. Okay, so we've got, let's see, let's do BizOb Banners instead. Okay, BizOb Banners is my business. My title, owner, graphic designer. My business link, bizobbanners.com, and I'm not really promoting a business opportunity, so what I did was I went and I created a IBO URL for my product page, so a .NET alias, so IBOURL.net/IBO starter pack. So that's another way you can, or another idea for you guys to create IBO URL.net aliases for certain products that you might be promoting. And then just do a short business description or write-up here in the box and click on Save. And that's the 3 steps to completing your profile. Pretty simple, right? So one thing that you have to keep in mind, after you've completed those steps, in order to get your 500 advertising credits in your first star, you need to return to the dashboard, okay? Don't log out and don't close the tab, because then you won't get your stars and your credits until you log back in. So if you've referred someone to IBOtoolbox and you see that they've completed their profile but you haven't earned your credits, then it's really important that you get with them to complete their to return to the dashboard so everybody can get their advertising credits. Okay, there are steps 4 through 9. I'm going to just go over real quickly what that is, and then we'll go over and take a look at what a completed profile looks like. So step 4 is to add a contributor badge. It's really important. This is to either purchase credits or become part of Club IBO. You'll get a lot of extra exposure for your business, and it shows others that you're serious. There's some perks that go along with becoming a contributor. Not only do you get the badge, but you also earn double credits for certain activities. Visit the credit center or ask Joel to hook you up with a package. Step 5 is your IBO social front page. This is where you get or where you can customize your IBO social profile page. Okay, you can either take advantage of the design editor, which is what it looks like here. You can really do a lot with this. You guys, you can pull in a web page, you can do an order form. I've got this pop-out order form in mind. You can put in video, you can do anything, but take advantage of this because your profile is your public storefront. If you need help with this, I would welcome the opportunity to help you get set up with a professional looking profile page. The other way is the HTML editor, and that's what I do with mine. You can do a lot more with this, and it's not really hard to get set up with HTML. You just have to know a little bit of the basics. Okay, and then click Save when you get done. And your business links, backlinks, these get picked up by the search engines real quick. Link name, link URL, click on Save. Social networks. You've got a drop-down menu here that you can select what social network you want to add in. Your first Facebook page needs to be a fan or a like page to get a really cool widget that's automatically displayed on your profile page. I'll show you what that looks like, but keep that in mind. Your first Facebook entry needs to be your fan or a like page to get that widget on your profile page. Your business videos, this is where you upload videos to your profile. And then step 9 is monetizing your IBO social profile with Google AdSense. You need to sign up for a free Google AdSense account and look for a banner sized 160 by 600. Copy and paste a script from your Google AdSense account. Looks similar to this into this box here, and click on Save. You got to comply with the terms and conditions, of course, and click on Save. All right, so now our profile is set up. If you need more assistance, again, section assistance area here, and let's go check out our profile to see what it looks like. To get to your profile, simply click on the link under where it says My IBO Social Profile, this link here, and let's go see what this looks like. Okay, so we have our picture, our name, our geographic location, our stars, our likes, our comments are visible, our badges, the date that we joined IBO, our phone number and Skype ID would be here if you want that displayed. If you put in your link to your IBO gigs and IBOtube channel, you'd have a couple of widgets here. I've got mine for my IBOtube channel, so you get this cool widget here that, if clicked on, takes you over to the IBOtube channel. You've got your IBOtoolbox Associator widget, which is automatically put on your profile. Your social media sharing section, your business links or backlinks, your visitor information, your Facebook feed. Again, this is where your, hang on. This is where you need to put, or where you, in the back office, step 7, where you put in your link, your entry to your Facebook banner-like page to get this automatically displayed out here. RSS feeds for your press releases and wall post feeds, your associates listing, your Google AdSense. Over here is your social networks. You've got your Facebook comments area here. You've got your community or wall posts area here, business owner wall. You've got your customization in this area, your IBO social customization area. And up here, you've got an area to run a banner ad. Really important that you have your own banner ad running on your page. Every ad has two links, one to the target website, meaning if you click on the banner, it takes you to a website. This happens to be my banner, so it would take you to my website. And then the other link is to the members' IBO social profile page. So if we clicked on this, it would take you back to my IBO social profile page. If you are a member of Club IBO, you get the perk of having an ad-free IBO social profile page, so you wouldn't have to worry about having another member's banner running. But if you're not a member of Club IBO and you don't have your own banner running, then any other member could take advantage of your prime real estate. So again, this page is all about you. You guys, you absolutely want to have a banner running on your page. Okay, and then you've got the menu bar up here. You've got home is where we're at now, your businesses, very professional listing of all the businesses that you have, your press releases, lists all the press releases that you have here at IBO, your videos, quick access to your videos, learn more. Anybody that fills out this information here becomes a lead for you, housed under the My Lead section. And then you've got a search feature too. You can either give out your link, or when visitors are here, they can put anything in and search and get instant results. I put in press releases, and you've got your Google related ads here and your press releases here that you've written. And then we have a link to the main IBO hub. But one thing before, I want to really make sure that you guys understand this. This page, your IBO social profile page, is all about you. So it's really important that you've got everything taking advantage of everything that IBO has to offer, your customization, your banner area, writing the press releases, your videos that you've posted, constantly participating, okay? Because all of your posts are showing out here, public storefront. You know, people can see all of this stuff here, so you definitely want to have some activity going live on your page. And then when you get to the main IBO hub, this will give you another idea of how powerful this platform is. You've got your featured member of the day. You've got all of Jack's information here. A link to his profile, his phone number and Skype ID are visible. His stars, badges, likes, and comments, and you know, the amount of comments and likes are all visible too. So you definitely get a lot of benefits for becoming featured member of the day. And it's really just based on participation. So there's no committee that awards you. IBOtoolbox doesn't randomly select people. It's all about participation on the platform to get featured member of the day. So you got the menu bar up here. You've got an ad or a banner ad running here. Yes, you can run your own banner. You can run a banner ad here. You just select the main IBO social hub to run that banner. You've got your 10 most recent press releases with the target website, link to the target website or the press release, link to the member's IBO social profile page. You've got the featured member listing ads over here. Again, a link to the members, or a link to the target website, and by clicking on their pictures, a link to their IBO social profile page. You've got the new members over here. If you click on their picture, it will take you to their profile page. We've got the 10 most recent videos. Again, a link to the target website and a link to the members profile page. And you've got the recent social activity. So I'm going to refresh this real quick. And then we're going to go to the dashboard. Okay, so we've got our posts here. So take a quick snapshot here. We've got, these posts here. So if we go back to the main hub, we've got the same thing. So the reason that I'm showing you this is that, remember, 96% of the daily traffic is non-member traffic. So you guys, they're seeing all this stuff here. So how cool is that all of this stuff gets shown on this page, in addition to everywhere else that it gets shown on the wall, on your profile page, all of that stuff. So that's why it's really, really important to understand how this platform works and to really participate. Get your listing ads going, your banner ads going, your customization going, post on the wall, publish your press releases, publish out those videos. Get all of that. Spend your time here at IBOtoolbox, because I promise you that if you do, you are going to really reap the benefits, and it's going to do wonders for your business. So hopefully you're seeing how powerful this platform is and what it can do to take your business to the next level. So let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for using IBOtoolbox to grow your business. IBOtoolbox works as a collective. The power in the system is generated by active members putting out indexable content. And the more content the search engines have indexed, the more often and higher your information will be found in the search results of interested prospects. One thing about IBOtoolbox is that it will do more for your business than any expensive paid sites could ever dream of. And hopefully you're getting a little taste of that. And if you've been around IBO for even just a short amount of time, you know what I'm talking about, right? And it's all based on participation. But one thing to keep in mind about IBOtoolbox is that it's free for us members to participate in, but it's not free to run or free to operate. So a platform of this magnitude costs thousands of dollars every single month to keep running. So anything that we can do as a member to give back to a platform that does so much for us is of great value to IBOtoolbox. So if you are able to purchase credits, the minimum credit purchase is only $10, or you can visit third-party sponsors as well as review IBOtoolbox member advertising. It all helps keep IBOtoolbox free for us and gives back to a platform that does so much for us. And remember, if you're a contributor, meaning that you purchase credits, you're going to earn double for your IBO activities, certain activities. Visit the Credit Center to learn more, which is where we are going now. So we're going back to the dashboard here. We're going to click on Credit Center under Site Navigation. And once we get there, we're going to click on Redeem Coupon. And in the box here, we're going to put in, let's see, what do I have? Okay. Whoops, that's not it. Let's go IBO. Okay, click on Redeem, all one word, Let's Go IBO. It's just telling me to visit a sponsored advertising. So I did that. We're going to go back and click on Redeem. Okay, it's working. Accepted. 200 credits were added. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your busy Saturday to come to the webinar and learn how this platform works. I appreciate each one of you so much. Have a great Saturday. I'm going to post a link here in a few minutes to register for the Wednesday webinar. Invite your team. Everybody gets 200 credits for attending, so it's well worth coming to the webinar. Plus, they learn how to use this platform, and the more members we have trained on how to use this platform, the better it is for everyone. Have a great Saturday. Go IBO.